just start off with your thoughts on the match.
Thought we started well, right intent. Probably for the first 5 minutes. And then there's a 12-minute period where we cost ourselves 5 goals in the first quarter. We recovered all right. And then second quarter was a bit of an arm wrestle. I thought our contest method was average, which gave them some looks, get goal side, hung our backs out to dry. And I thought second half we had the better of it. And, probably after quarter time, I think we were plus 14 inside 50s or something along those lines. And then the difference in the game was just probably a bit of class. They were able to execute a lot better and make the most of their opportunities going forward. And, every time we'd get ourselves back into the game and look at threat, they would just have the class to be able to win a centre bounce and win a couple of contests and connect inside 50, and they always just held us at arm's length.
I guess on the balance of the match, if it wasn't for that 6-goal period in the first quarter, you guys probably would have won. How frustrating is it knowing that?
The game's totally different. Like, they did enough in that period, didn't they? So, and you don't know how that changes the game. But yeah, we need to get on top of that. It's okay to concede. Well, it's not okay, but you concede goals, but it just can't be 5 in 12 minutes where you touch the ball 15 times and they touch it 45 times, and you lose total control of the game for a period, and it hurts you on the scoreboard. So we need to get better at that. But I think we played a style of footy that'll hold us in a lot better stead going forward than what we have the last few weeks.
Ball movement itself, where are you at with the balance? Was it a little too quick at times?
Well, yeah, it's always a balance, isn't it? And we want to tie our work off a lot better going forward. And I'll watch it again, obviously, get a better understanding. But it just felt like there's a lot of basic execution that let us down, whether it was ball handling to receive or just our ability to finish it off inside 50 when, a lot of the time we had clear targets to go to, and sometimes really wide open targets, and we just didn't tie our work off with execution. But as far as executing roles and having a more fierce intent to execute roles, I think we took a step forward this week versus the last few weeks. And I think our ability to trust ourselves with ball in hand and drive and use those roles and numbers was a lot better. So just need to get to work on the execution part.
You mentioned before with that 5-goal run in the 12-minute period, do you put that down to maybe experience, that you didn't have somebody who was able to step up and sort of guide the team to stop that momentum?
It's a part of experience. You never halt momentum with one person, but you need a number of guys, communicating and reassuring and instructing, and we probably haven't reached the tipping point on that yet to be able to stop some momentum runs. So we just need to keep going to work. Like last week it was a whole quarter. I don't think it was a whole quarter this week. It was, like I said, a 12-minute period where they polled on 5 goals. So just keep educating the players and trying to help them out as best we can.
How do you view Gioca?
Is it disappointing with every quarter you seem to start so well? You came out firing, you'd kick a few goals, and they just couldn't keep that intensity.
And that's a bit on the opposition as well. Like I said, the third quarter we kicked the first 2 goals, and then straight away we can see 2 centre bounce goals where Buddy has a couple of moments where he capitalises on some good play and a free kick, and we wins a couple of contests, and we had some moments throughout where we just would either give away a free kick and centre bounce, and we're coming out the front, and then we'd give away a free kick or get first hands on it and not quite trust ourselves to test the tackle and find a teammate and get done holding the ball. Or there's other times when we were free and we could have trusted ourselves to drive, but we'd give the handball, miss the handball, and all of a sudden you're defending your back 50 instead of going inside 50. So, we'll just keep working on that. Well, I think our plans and that were pretty solid. It's just the execution wasn't quite there.
How did you view Luke's impact on the ruck?
I thought he was good. Yeah, I obviously go back and have a look at it, but I thought he played his role well. Thought he competed in the air at ground level, and got a bit of his mojo going around the ground as the game wore on.
The team balance side of it, do you want to give him a run in there, or do you maybe look to reassess that at any point and send him back forward?
I thought we went with a different structure tonight than when Sean was missing last time, and I thought Corbs gave us a decent contest ahead of the ball when he had to, and brought it to ground, and created some opportunities himself as well. So we kept tinkering with the personnel, but I think that structure is a better structure for us.
Bigger picture one for you. How do you view, I guess, the coaching challenge now sort of for the rest of the season to, I guess, try and get the most out of the guys when what they're playing for is maybe a bit different with finals out of reach?
Judging on this week there's not going to be a big challenge for me to motivate the players. They were really good this week, hungry, driving group, driving standards, and they're really invested and motivated to finish the year off well. And like I said during the week and last week, we've still got a lot we can get out of the season. So I don't get a sense that any players given up or any staff members given up. So in that sense, it's not going to be hard to motivate them.
How much are you looking at this season still, or is there one eye towards next season in terms of game plan and style and positions and things like that?
No, we're invested in this season. Doesn't mean we're not going to change and keep trying to get some things going a little bit differently or the way they should be going. This week we spent a fair bit of time in retooling our roles and our mindset, and we'll continue to do those sorts of things. And as far as personnel goes, we'll just keep rewarding the guys in good form, and we can't get much younger, so we'll just keep rewarding the guys in good form.
And I guess similar to that, how much more flexibility do you have now, knowing that each game isn't a cutthroat game? It's you can have that time to really assess things and adjust things.
Not sure you think like that too much. We've got to maximise every game we play in, and we've got to make sure that we're playing the right way and teaching the players the right things and doing things that's going to help us go forward as a football club. So you don't get any luxuries and not going 100% at AFL footy. So we'll just keep on motoring ahead.
The third quarter, Justin, it was a bit of a chaotic quarter of the ball, pinging around everywhere. Is that the sort of footy that you want the team playing?
I think when we're playing our best, we play that brand. I like the way we set the ground up. I like the way we pressured the opposition. I think we got back to defending our front half a lot better tonight, and especially the second half. I think they went end-to-end once in the second half out of 24, 25 opportunities. So we defended our front half a lot better, and when you defend well and pressure well, you create those opportunities going back the other way. And it probably got a bit chaotic because both teams started making a few errors and that sort of thing. But I think that's the way we want to play, and I know that's the way we want to play, and that when we've played our best footy this year, the games look like that. We just need to tie off those opportunities a bit better because we created enough of them.
Thanks, everyone.